Okay, and here we go. The very start of the grand finals here of the Mechabellum Mini Masters tournament. RedScare against Odyssey. Odyssey being the one who knocked RedScare down in the loser's bracket. Now we'll see if RedScare can come back and get his composure and yeah, go all the way this time. He gets a second try, basically. Oh, cool. We actually see the Stormcaller picked for RedScare. I haven't seen him pick that all series yet.
Yeah, he might play defense. It's pretty good defense, too, against Sabretooth Arclight.
You know what, though? It is Quicks up, so he could do whatever he wants. You get another 2-pack of anything.
I mean, saves of his own don't even look that bad here, honestly.
If you're going to defend, he probably put the Stormcallers on the inside of the tower, unlike a standard game where they go on the outside of the tower. Was he going to move them to the inside?
Makes sense too. Like 2 crawlers.
Yes, it does move them to the inside. All right. That's not bad either, I guess.
And in my experience, you're usually sweating the first couple rounds as the Stormcaller player in this position. But about round 3 or 4, usually right after the first unit drop, you've stabilized and the game can kind of begin in earnest.
I think he's going to win with the Stormcallers. First round.
Yeah, there is a lot of things to clear, right? There's all the callers are now gone.
Yeah, huge Stormcaller shot there. They're all bunched up.
Nice little tower timing, though. Question is always, is it meaningful?
Ooh.
And just barely wins, but gets the level. Very nice. Level 2 Stormcaller is very good at killing Sabretooth.
Probably better to just click AP, though. You get 100% on both. Wasp Swarm, pretty good for the defender. It's just that awkward spot where you've gone to Sabretooth and then there's items offered, but you already have the little amps on there.
Yeah. So I feel like throwing the amps on the arc lights or something is pretty good sometimes, depending on breakpoints. Like putting on dogs is good.
Yeah, putting them on hounds is really good because then they one-shot the crawlers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we do see the Wasp Swarm, both of them, in the corner. Just like last series, they very much favor the Wasp Swarms, crawlers, etc. All right, 50-50, who's got it?
Scared
by one. It's not going to be quick enough to kill the tower, though, so it's good enough.
Mustangs were a good addition. They did take down the Phoenix. It's going to be kind of similar. The only difference this time is there's Mustangs, so the Fangs will clear faster, allow the crawlers to get onto the Stormcallers. Nice. All right. And take down the missile.
Negative
well.
50, yeah.
And then kill Wasp.
Those Mustangs got a level, and the Saber also got a level.
My client is being very weird. I'll let you guys keep casting, but I need to reset.
Okay.
Yep.
RedScare goes with the Vulcan. against Sabretooth. I think I'd rather have. I don't know. I guess Vulcan's not bad because now he can kill crawlers even more
Ooh.
efficiently.
What is happening here? The level 3 Void Eye picked. Nobody ever picks the Void Eyes. Oh, he's going right into energy absorption.
Yeah,
This
they're
is
tanky.
it's legitimately a good pick against level 1 Vulcan. Because if the Vulcan, like, they're going to heal up. And they do tons of damage, actually. Like,
Yeah, they do. And he spaced them in a way where they won't get hit by the Stormcaller. They have 5,700 health. Oh, nice. I like this crawler too.
yeah, Odyssey's going to need some more chaff clear. Level 2 Mustang with the Smamp is okay for clearing stuff, but we'll need more. Okay, cool. I like this.
Yeah, definitely.
He's slowing everything down with the crawler, yeah. Alright, let's see what these Void Eyes can do.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see.
They also totally shut down Arc Lights too.
Yeah, but the Arc Light is shooting the Vulcan.
Oh, he's gonna hit the tower. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, he should be able to.
Nice.
What a beautiful little beacon here. That's so annoying. God.
Yeah, are his Mustangs dead though? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and
I think they got in front.
These Phoenix will level off these high level units. Okay. How much do these Void Eyes do? Let's click them.
Redeploy offered.
Second most, 17, 24. Pretty good. Is a Vulcan item potentially absorb mod on a Sabretooth? Yeah, but he's got the little ones. Do you ever sell one? If you sell one, you're probably getting a different unit, right? Probably take like
To sell the sabers, you mean?
Yeah, and then go like Fort.
Mm-hmm.
Because the absorb mod is pretty good.
What's cool here too is actually if you could sell the Void Eye because there's 0 cost for that energy absorption.
That's true, yeah.
I mean, they did work, but if they start to not work, it's not like there's any investment. I think that's really cool for their unit.
I think I would have taken redeploy at least.
Yeah. Double shot.
Yeah, double shot. That'll be pretty good. But the Mustangs will burn. No. We still can't kill the Phoenix.
Did set a fire there. Wow. Honestly, like, beautifully defended here by RedScare. Tons of damage for this round.
Arrow fire in a defensive position. Can't block it.
So Odyssey's down to half health now already. Speed.
Is it speed? You probably want to play quasi range.
Odyssey has been known from time to time to pick Elite Crawler. Just FYI. It's not the worst. There's only the one Vulcan.
He goes with speed.
He goes with speed.
Yeah, and more arc lights with range does take care of the chaff clear so that the double shot saber can find its target. I like this play.
Do you think RedScare is thinking about absorb mod on another Vulcan here?
Yes.
Yeah. I say it as he's going through the motions.
Mhm. Yeah, he's selling his arc lights now.
Makes perfect sense. It's time to transition, right?
Yeah, he's putting together the end board, which looks like it will be Vulcan Phoenix. What you need, though, is levels on these Vulcans so you can go Scorch. I think the Sabretooth still has a chance, but they do need some levels.
Yeah.
Range on arc lights will
This one saber's really
hopefully
close
open
to
the way
leveling.
for that.
No, it doesn't get the shot off. It doesn't get a level. That one saber did not get a level. Oh, he's collapsing here.
Couple shots kill the other one.
Nice.
Take the tower. Okay, kills that one. And Mustangs clean it up.
Nice. Okay, he finds a way to come
Yeah,
back.
really unconventional board, right? There's just enough damage between all these Mustangs and Void Eyes and Sabretooth that the Vulcans can't hold the ground. Cool stuff.
RedScare has he has
Ion Blast. Oh yeah.
Mamaro, he has range, charge shot, shield, and quantum.
he's building shields now. Respecting the mechabellum.
I think you still take it. He's considering Lightning Storm to kill the birds. Goes with Lightning Storm. Yeah. It's more expensive, but at least it takes care of like the DPS.
Yeah, it also helps clear the shaft better, so his sabers will get better locks, ideally.
Yeah, it actually. So the Sabretooth, the blue one here, keeps getting stuck on the stupid storm collars. Actually, it's aimed at the storm collars. So maybe the lightning storm would kill the storm collars. He puts some forward crawlers. RedScare does to hold all the units in place so that the ion blast can do a little bit more. Maybe.
I really hope this
Yeah,
saber
similar
can get a
way.
level here. Feels so bad. It had 100 damage last turn.
We take range, or I mean speed, maybe. Yeah, he does take speed.
I find like, yeah, taking high mobility.
Form's gonna get owned, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Taking high mobility on the turns where Ion Blast is offered, or any spells, is really good, because sometimes you can very quickly get out of the way, and yeah,
Especially
see, look
if you
at
don't
this,
have
he's
range.
getting past it. It's gonna miss. It does get some of the Mustangs.
Mustangs, but the lightning storm makes it, you know, so you don't have to like, you don't necessarily need the Mustangs. But look, it's stuck shooting stupid.
Looking pretty good.
Yeah, we're still shooting with storm callers. All right.
The Void Eyes actually are killing Vulcans. It's kind of unreal.
It's not unreal. They're legitimately good units. People, I think, undervalue them, man. Like when they have levels, they're built for carry, and he's got level 3 already.
Overlord.
No, I completely agree. It's just like it's the meme for the longest time, right? Is if you take Void Eye, you lose the game, and now it's like, okay, this unit's starting to find some footing. Like it's finding its spot a little bit.
It's
but hey,
so good for
RNG
RedScare.
boat shows up.
Dude, it's so good for RedScare.
Melter is offered same turn though.
Insanely strong here.
It's not as good as the boat though. The boat with launcher.
No, I'm just
kill these.
Yeah.
Sabers. That's crazy, man.
Well, I'm saying Odyssey has offered the level 2 Melter at the same turn of the Overlord, and knowing how the last series went with the Overlords, maybe a consideration.
I think Overlord probably looks pretty good for Odyssey as well.
Yeah.
Maybe, but he doesn't have birds like RedScare does. It does take a second to get into the carry. Did you ever go Phantom Ray? 2 level 3 Phantom Rays? There's both.
Odyssey takes the boat.
Yeah. It's fine. Fine pick. Yeah, and this is the right side to put it on for
Here
sure.
we go.
You probably go launcher.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah, I like that play too.
Devious.
Launcher first and
Both
speed.
players.
You know
Wow.
what? Like, Odyssey's winning on the left, so throwing some more stuff at the right is going to force RedScare to put things on the right, which means like he's already got a winning board. Odyssey already has a winning board on the left, so yeah, we'll just push that further. Well, let's see though. Forgetting he did have the lightning storm last turn, so
He did kill the Vulcan. That's really good.
this Overlord's getting stuck. There we go. It's just a little too slow killing that tower.
Dang. Yeah, it's a good look. It's just, you said, too slow. The Vulcan boat, in my experience, is like it's an older comp. I don't see it very often these days, but it's still solid. Feels very good.
Still checks
Orbital
out.
bombardment. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely better for Odyssey.
Oil turn is up.
Oh my god, it's so brutal, man. Not being able to block that is so frustrating playing aggro.
Yeah, there are ways to block it, but they're very expensive or not available. Like, you know, Typhoon Shield, so you can walk forward with that. But Typhoon's not always available, otherwise you need Fort Shield, and that's like mad expensive.
Is he gonna take Quantum on the Phoenix? I think he should. Either that or lots of shields.
Yeah, Quantum could be good. There's still 3 rounds for the next lightning storm, so he may be thinking that it would only be really for this round. I mean, like, obviously it helps with general whatever, but yeah, maybe the energy shield is better.
Yeah, I think you can do either or.
Do you think
Range.
AA is a slight misstep on
I think
Odyssey?
not.
Do you think that he was flinging around more boats by chance, or?
I think not shielding and being on fire is a big issue.
He really kicked those guys out way with it, but fire is brutal for sure.
Ooh, that Saber gets a double shot on the one Vulcan.
Red side shambles.
Okay, so
Looks to me.
That might be dead. It's probably dead.
yes,
Definitely
it's
dead.
Very dead. Goodness, that's a lot of damage. All right, RedScare up 1 game. Odyssey on the back foot a bit. Missile spec and quick supply though for RedScare catch my eye.
Yeah, speed spec.
I like speed spec.
There we go. I think he's happy
speed
with that
balls.
pack.
It's great. Wow, RedScare's not. He's just quad tanks, and they're gonna be vertical.
Yeah,
Probably.
probably mostly center, I would imagine too. I think he would want to pull the steel balls in.
Nope.
No, he's gonna go outside the tower. Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be tricky for Odyssey to break through. Whoa, 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 whoa! What is this? What is this? He's going standard with speed.
Interesting.
Ooh, I would have gone with hounds then.
This is yeah. I think he's playing against RedScare. He's not playing. He's playing against the player, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to throw him off. RedScare probably, obviously, very surprised to see this. And yeah,
Let's see.
feels a bit good not going like full aggro into this like quad sledge.
Yeah, because now you can kind of get your bearings. Also, I'm not convinced this is going to be that bad. Steel Ball's pretty good on round 1.
Yeah, fair enough.
Especially with speed, so now he... This might be pretty good timing. Okay. Oh, you want to get the tower.
No, that's
Because now he's going to get this one.
but he's fast.
Okay, yeah, and he does have the arc light. It's
That's too
a
many
lot,
tanks.
There's way too many sledgies, man.
That's where you want to take the tower, then you want the tanks to take the tower to slow your army down, so after they take it,
Improved War
they
Factory.
track back towards the steel balls,
Mass.
then the steel balls.
We got mass sledge or scorp.
Improved War Factory.
Yeah, you're
pretty good.
usually told not to do that, but it's cool nonetheless to see a player tipping their hat this early. Like, hey, gotta do it.
It's going mass-produced scorpions.
Yeah, he sold it to the ball too.
This is really good, I think, given the board state.
Needs anti-air though. There's no anti-air.
Yeah, that's fair. We have a nice little easy pivot of Odyssey into like Sting, though. I don't know. Does Odyssey like to play Sting much?
He's had him in almost every game.
Yeah. I don't think he does like hard carry Stang, but Stang is definitely a very valuable unit.
I don't know, staying here though. Play wasps. Phantom rays.
Oh, he gets a big shot off.
Oh,
That feels
that's
good.
So funny.
There's the
Take the
wasps.
wasps.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Quick,
love to see the wasps.
quick pick.
I wonder if RedScare takes the hounds and goes fire. I think he's considering hounds or wasps. Or Sabretooth, Jesus.
He's keeping it too. Well, the Saber did really well for him last series.
Yeah, it really did. These wasps will be pretty good though. Is he gonna build Mustangs or something? Yep. Okay. That's a lot of scorpions
Range.
with range.
Range is a nice pickup.
Yeah. It might kill the saber. And with the range, so last time it was kind of like Cody was kind of like running into this Sabretooth, right? But this time he's not, Odyssey's not running right into the Sabretooth, so you can get acid and stuff.
Yeah, Saber's
a little bit of
pushing in.
range.
Yeah.
We'll take
Although
what
it's going to be so hard to kill that for the time being.
Yeah, these Mustangs are going to have a good time against the Wasps. On the right, that is. On the left, not so much.
Yeah, Scorpions and see ya.
And honestly, the wasps have killed really what they needed to kill.
Oh, interesting. I don't know how this is going to shake down, right? Because I think a lot of these are now split.
Scorpions, really good. Wasps take
Wasp,
tower.
nice tower timing again?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's huge. Very nice.
So with mass-produced Scorpion, do you think it's a good idea or a bad idea to level up the Scorps?
A good idea.
Yeah.
I think you take the first one. Yeah, at least the first level, at least.
I think he. Well, yeah, you might even just take them all the time. I mean, they're definitely worth leveling. They only cost like 200, and what are the stats? 20% less. You definitely take the levels because the HP is really good on a Scorpion.
Oh yeah. Does not run field maintenance though on the Scorp, but
Wow, he takes round
Interestingly-
4 Lightning Storm. Awesome.
I actually love this pickup. Yeah,
It'll come back around again.
Yeah.
100%.
What is it, a
You
4-round cooldown? So like on a round? Yeah, it is. So
Yeah.
round 8. That could be a game-winning storm.
9,
9. Yep.
I think. Yeah.
Oil. He's not playing. That'll hold the Sabertooth in place. That's pretty good. The Wasp Swarm for Red Scare will be... These wasps will converge
Should
on
get
it?
stuffed, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the
That's
thing
what
also
recommended
is,
it too.
yeah, when you're speed spec, then all your stuff is moved a little bit too far in front. So like the wasp swarm doesn't lock onto like crawlers
actually-
or anything like that.
It's actually saving them.
Oh my god.
Just nuked.
Goodness, the left side's gone, man. It'll be a tower timing. We're getting another level of experience
Yeah.
over here on this right hand
And-
the Scorpion.
That's a lot of Scorpions alive. They might be mass produced, but they do the full 300 damage.
Yeah. 300 a pop.
Under 2k now.
Okay.
Where's that improved War Factory? Orbital Javelin. Imagine just punishing, just every turn you pick that big saber and you didn't pick the wasps and you just keep losing to the spells. Okay, he's gonna redeploy.
I was gonna say, we have to get that saber out of that oil, man. That can't
Yeah.
be there anymore.
Oh, I really hope we don't see a Jav on that. Oh, we do see
You
the
could just
Vulcan.
take the Vulcan's
Yeah,
descent for the fire.
that's a good
You just light
idea.
that on fire.
Oh, that's sweet. I swear, Bearlike has a cruel sense of humor. It's like, after oil, it's always a badger or Vulcan drop or something to ignite the oil every time, man.
It's hard coded in there.
It's going more birds. Yeah, he saved the wasp swarm. Because of the lightning storm round. Why? I don't know what's the difference.
Could
now.
be, yeah.
So now this is weird because now he's going to play it, and even though the wasp will defend, it will kill the marksman that's there. That's intended on killing the phoenixes. Might even kill both of the marksmen.
It should, I think. Right?
Well,
Maybe
yeah,
that
if
passes
it's going to split both ways to the marksman, and then the wasps might
It depends
come
on the
over.
way they spawn in. They always spawn in really weird.
Yeah, there we
Okay.
go.
Okay, so actually the wasp will defend. Right? You kind of need them to. You need the marksman to
Oh,
live. Okay.
Both of them stay alive.
Okay, yeah, nice. Fire's
This is a good-
ignited. Right side
Good round.
smashed.
Yeah, and all the Mustangs are already dead. So the Phoenixes will still die to the Wasps. And actually the Vulcan is a blocker against the Phoenix. Awesome.
And you know, this Vulcan isn't going to do full damage because it's a spawn in, but when you're at 1800, it's still going to be significant, man.
Still does
Under-
100,
under
I
700
think.
HP now.
Yeah. Any spawned in unit is 1/4. Same with hacked units.
Mm-hmm. Rhino drop. Rhino drop, really? Okay. I was thinking
Or
maybe
factory.
the.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, we do get to see improved War Factory. Is he gonna take acid? Just in case.
Yeah, this is a very crucial turn. Odyssey's taking his time.
So, if the War Factory doesn't win the game here, which it won't, I don't think he can do enough
There's not
damage.
enough damage on the board.
You can kind of respond, but also he does have redeployment, so he can just redeploy the War Factory
Hey.
instead of
Yeah.
having to sell it.
Very true.
And, which means he can take the level if it levels. That's
If
pretty
it levels,
scary.
it always levels. Come on.
It always levels.
That's every War Factory. Yeah.
It has 200,000 health. It's going to murder everything. Yeah. And then it will be...
Whose missile is that?
Really hard.
That might hit the War Factory. Yeah, there's going to be a missile slowing down the War Factory at least. Well,
I've been in this situation.
it might go to the crawler. That's hard to say.
And Barrelik's sense of humor in this situation is intensive training, and then it's level 3.
Yeah. It's so true.
We already saw intensive. So hopefully not. Oh, yeah.
Okay, lots of crawlers coming in. Nothing to really kill them. I think it's sweet. Be big for RedScare here. Hot damage coming in.
Okay, it didn't level. Everything else killed it too fast, right? Okay, no level on the War Factory. That's good for Odyssey.
Signs of life for RedScare, though.
Yes.
Oh, 4 hounds.
4 hounds is nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then you
Rounds are
redeploy
both.
Now,
Okay, so this is where you get 2 melting points, get range, and you put one on either side of the board.
It's such a obvious play. He's going to redeploy that though, and
Or
put it on
acid.
the side.
Oh my god, wait. Is he gonna click photon? Thinking it'll be acid? Oh my god, I feel so much more comfortable with melting points. He did
Does
take
get the
photon.
oh no!
Okay, hang on. though.
That's so
there's more
concerning,
scorpions.
Actually,
There's more scorpions and there's fire.
We had the side deploy crawler though, taking the shots of some of these
I
scorps.
know. Yeah, well, it's gonna take fire too. Jeez, Okay, but I believe in the other side of the board too. There's lots of acid here. There's gonna be acid like all over the place. So when photon runs out,
You know he's got the redeploy. He's obviously gonna move it.
no, he can't.
Okay.
it might not get missile again. Does his missile get shot down?
It gets hit.
It didn't get shot down. Yeah.
Okay, he hit it, so it slowed it down, right? That's
Yeah.
what you need.
It's kinda
Now the
cool.
acid will land. The left side is pushing hard for Odyssey.
The tower.
Okay,
needs
and
to
there's
come down
acid
right
all
now.
over the place. Acid
Oh,
all
it's a
over the
level
place.
1 tower. Oof.
Oh. Odyssey here. RedScare is making a real game out of this. This improved War Factory, a real thorn, now level 2.
Kill it. Kill it. Acid on the board. Yep. Okay,
Yes.
nice. He wins.
Oh! But
So
I say
close.
that, and Odyssey snuffs it out, man. Says, no, sir.
What?
It's the
Nice.
game to 1-1.
Hey,
We're going
Mark.
to the final
AA
game
Mark
of the
made it
grand
so you can
finals.
shoot the Phoenix over the top of the Mustangs before the Phoenix could kill the scorpions. That's how important a marksman there was.
My giant spec kind of slammed down by RedScare here.
Yeah,
Spider crawler,
the spiders.
good one.
I think aerial spec looks pretty good here for Odyssey.
Yeah, it's a bit tough actually, I think.
Amp spec, yeah, that's the other good one.
I was gonna say he used to do a lot of like the sledge start with the fangs. That's pretty, I don't know, pretty standard.
So, Spider Mirror, Marksman. The Marksmen are good. They scale well, especially with AA, so they can kill things like boats against the giant spec. So they're nice to have.
RedScare is going for just chaff. Straight up chaff here. Not sure how to value that. I feel like I try to set up my board to always try to kill the other opponent's board, especially in like a mirror like this. I feel like even conceding the early rounds might set experience so far in their way. Right, if they get like a level 2 spider early on and you're still stuck on level 1s, like you're just never catching up. It's tough to say.
I am interested to see what Odyssey's gonna put this Smamps on. Tarantula, okay.
Oh, one of the marksmen gets pulled. Might actually get a latch. Oh, not quite.
It kind of looked like it could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was close. All right, that's a lot of crawlers.
This will be good tower timing for Odyssey, I think.
Oh, nice. The marksman is shooting the straggler crawler.
Looks like there's gonna be a few more though.
There will be, but there's more crawlers going to RedScare's tower.
And Odyssey's able to clean up the middle there before losing his own tower. He's consistently getting first rounds, like every single game. Farseer, you can't say no to
yeah,
that.
round 2 Farseer.
It's nothing to think about here. Just click Farseer.
The sledgehammer is pretty
I completely
good.
agree. This is a windmill every time, huh?
What?
Yeah,
That's wow.
That's what I would take too.
Interesting.
All right.
It's really good against the tarantulas on that side. It allows you to set up a defense immediately, which you do need to do. It's the best way to play this. Is to not play the 69 and just confront the spider. Because Tarantula's also really good at killing Farseer.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, we're getting a pull on the right. Let's see what happens with this Farseer. Lone Farseer. Yeah, these sledges are doing well.
Yeah, definitely. They live really, really well, especially since they're level 2. They're just so tanky, and you have the option of clicking field maintenance, which we probably will see.
Oh,
Oh my god.
okay.
Nice.
Odyssey ekes out another round. Taking damage again.
And just to reiterate here, yeah, so if Odyssey wins this game, he wins the whole tournament. If RedScare wins, then we go into a sudden death final elimination game.
So training's really good. The spiders. Sometimes marksman. Okay. Wonder what boat RedScare will choose.
What?
Or giant, rather. I wonder if they could boat. Sorry, I misspoke.
I think you know what he's picking then.
I think I'll go boat. It's pretty good against spiders. And it's also like ends up being pretty good against sledgehammers as well.
So I think Odyssey was contemplating there getting the mobile beacon or leveling up maybe, but he's got the intensive, so he levels up the tarantula. He's gonna let the crawlers do crawler things.
He's going fortress.
Hmm? Okay, fortress.
Or
Not. Scratch
Or not
that.
fortress.
Rewind.
Put the tarantula back.
fort.
We saw nothing.
Fort could have been pretty good against the sledges. And the tarantula, yeah.
He sold the farce here.
Oh, I see.
Okay, yeah, I dig that. I think
Yeah.
that's a better line.
Corner fort's pretty good. Crawlers.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably a level 2 spider, but doesn't actually take it, just upgrades it, or just takes the experience on it.
Okay, Fort just barely turns to shoot those crawlers.
Yeah.
That mobile beacon is so annoying.
It's not bad. Those crawlers are actually
Oh,
distracting that
oh,
fortress
oh.
forever.
Great tower
Killed
under threat, though.
Kill the spiders. Sledgehammer's
Tower
still
down.
alive. Sledgies. Doing work.
Forts don't like dying, though. But it will go down. Our debuff helped quite a bit there.
All the marksmen get levels, which is
It's
really
almost
good.
at 2k.
Oh my, yeah, look how much health Odyssey has too. Improved Wasp offered.
Imagine a boat there, though. Might actually killed everything. Absorb mod. It's pretty good. What do you play back
Yeah,
in
there's some
forest
crazy
here?
items for the fort player here. Sorry, what was it? What was the question?
What do you play back at the fort here? What are we using to kill the fort? Photon coating?
I don't
Photon
honestly hate
ball.
Sabertooth.
Or no, the
Steel
ball is.
balls?
Oh yeah, he does take the photon on the ball. Just gonna go
Just
rush
to
down the
take
tower.
Range. Alright, we're just gonna shoot them. That's the plan. We're gonna kill them with the tarantula. They don't have levels yet, so you can still decide what to get. I don't know if you can keep using the tarantula, because he doesn't have like
Man,
AP.
one crawler stays alive.
He does take the tower.
Yeah, I think maybe that tower debuff is good enough.
Absorb mod fort though is just gonna heal back up.
He's got one ball coming in. Nope. Denied.
Bonk. Oh no, this fort is this gonna heal back
Oh
up.
shit, the tower.
It's a 360.
Jesus.
Off the fort.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
We need an answer to the
Level
fort.
2s.
Uh-oh.
Might need a night.
I mean, could it just be Spider Melter? Spider Melter seems like just fine here, yeah?
Yeah,
Spider
Melter
Saber,
seems
Spider
fine.
Melter, something like that.
Mhm.
Nano. Oy, 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 the redeploy.
Melter's always an option against the fortress. Hmm. Could play
Redeploy as
Abyss.
well. Okay.
You
I
probably
like the
want more
redeploy. Oh, I thought maybe he was going to
sludge
redeploy the ball, but okay, he's going to move the tarantula so it's not caught up on all these crawlers. Yeah. Late Tarantula. I think he needs levels on these marksmen. Interesting, RedScare moves the fort to his tower. Both of these guys just shuffling things around.
Trying to be efficient with their answers to things. Yeah, it's just
There's a melter. But it's placed on the outside where the fort was moved. Should still be fine.
Sometimes you can just click energy absorption first.
Oh, he levels it up. Oh, he throws on the photon. So I don't need range. You can shoot my melter all you want.
Like Spank is packed in here.
Man, that crawler flank in the back is so annoying.
Oh, that one tarantula survives with 1 HP.
So many crawlers coming in for RedScare. Holy smokes. Okay.
Got a good
Slash
lock.
down.
There we go.
Oh?
Dealt with 1 fort. And now these late crawlers from Odyssey
Oh my god.
have wrapped all the way around.
So good. Nice. It's perfect. Didn't even need the melter.
Oh man. Odyssey putting RedScare on the ropes here.
So, it's funny. RedScare beacons the crawlers, right? He delayed the fangs long enough for the fangs ended up defending. Only because they
Stormies.
stayed back.
We're gonna see high explosive anti-tank. Oh, nice ranged for it. Taking a page out of
Gotta do that
Park's
once the
book.
melter hits.
This had wasps, but there are lots of late fangs.
How does he know he's moving the tarantula?
Range.
He's
He's just packing them
Yeah,
in.
he's consolidating on the left. He's ignoring the right. The right is annoying with this crawler. He says, "Forget it. I'm done. Pack ship." Oh,
So it's one of the storms.
okay.
Or fangs.
A good look by RedScare.
Yeah, he's going right into the
Here from both of
wasps.
these players.
Range as well.
Oil? Where are we oiling? Okay. Yeah, the threat is on the other side now, though.
Does give you the option of burning that next turn. Does he even fire on the... Does have fire on storm callers.
Notably here, Odyssey low, RedScare has not. But I do get an instant... Oh! Almost get an instant match on that fortress there on the right. That missile play. This tower on the right, though, is under a lot of pressure.
This turn is going to be a little bit
A lot
brutal.
of crawlers, a lot of wasps. Too much chaff.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice attack. So he does run a tarantula.
And Odyssey loaned here, RedScare did not. So technically RedScare has a slight advantage in economy. He decided to start loaning out here now too.
Laser sight,
Laser
real
sights.
good.
Nap pick.
He has redeploy. They both do. Could put one of the melters on the right and then try to get an answer to the wasps. It's not easy to answer those wasps.
I mean, an obvious answer is like Mustang with AA. Just would also be able to clear up that crawler before it wraps around too. The timing is important so they don't lock onto the fort or anything like that.
Is there a world where you click Spider AA?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, no, there comes the Mustangs like you're talking about.
We see the storms with the incendiary pickup, so they are going to light that. So is Odyssey going to move something? Wait,
He did. He repositioned crawlers from in front of the level 3 tower to the back of the board.
Oh.
The ones that have a level.
So he's still just giving up the right side.
Yeah, he's going to let it fall. And then hope that these Mustangs here... Okay,
Okay, late missile.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Those are good. Yeah, that will...
A beautiful little mobile beacon catching both that tarantula and foil.
Unfortunate.
They're going to skitter away.
So, he's making him run through his own fire.
Nice tower timing too.
The Mustangs, are they going to turn back
these
and
guys
help?
turn, they gotta turn. Don't go in the fire, guys. Turn around.
I don't think any are shooting. Okay, they're going to turn here. Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
oh no. Oh, okay.
Oh!
Not quite.
It's 2 forts. It's pretty close.
And the HP totals are suddenly looking awfully close. Round 8 unit drop here.
2 squads of rank 6
Hammer's
void
kind of
eye.
interesting.
Level 6 Void Eyes?
What is that?
EMP
That's crazy.
armor?
Dude, it would melt those forts. Seriously.
Level 6 Void Eyes with EMP armor? Like for Red Scare against the melting point?
Oh man, this is a tough call. I don't know what to go with. Obviously going with Phantom Ray. I mean, I guess that way he can
Oil.
yeah, I was gonna say, he can get the oil. He's already got the incendiary and the storms.
Scorpion.
The oil can also slow them down.
So now he's gonna buy more storms, yeah. Okay. This does solve all of these late scrawlers.
HE on Tarantula pickup versus Red Scare.
Makes sense. Kills Mustangs.
He's redeploying that crawler
I have
finally.
no idea how to evaluate.
He's taking it away.
He put it on the other side. He's gonna make him burn his own board with the
Oh shit.
collars. That's so brutal.
Oh man, that's
That's gonna be really good.
What a dagger.
Kills his best Mustangs once he just leveled.
Oh, God. It's bad over there.
That's a really good
That's
play.
dirty.
Jeez, yeah, that's really good.
good missile on those
Oh, not
wasps.
many wasps left, though.
Oh my god,
It's
the
not
Phantom
over.
Rays. Yeah, it's true. He has no
That's a tower.
upshoot. But can he kill the fortresses?
Oh, tower is low. Okay.
Okay, the melting point. Nice. You really needed to kill that.
Oh, there's nothing left to shoot off.
Yeah,
Odyssey's
but
gonna
does he have
sneak around in.
time to kill it?
I don't think. Yeah, it might not die.
Oh, maybe not.
They do a lot of damage. They do really good damage. Oh my god, nice.
Okay.
Okay, he survives the crazy fire round.
This is intense.
Gotta feel good if you're Odyssey.
Phantom Rays.
Ion blast.
I'm literally on the
medium
edge
blast.
of my seat here.
These games tonight have been so good, all of them.
That's a really good ion.
Yeah, that's such a juicy ion spot. Holy.
Filters just pile it up right next to each other for it too, man.
You ever just like beacon them a little bit? You know it's gonna be right there. So what do you do?
Photon.
Fire.
I mean, Photon can be really good against the wasps. I don't think that Photon's good enough.
Back. Hey. Nice move.
Nice. Okay. I don't hate that. He is moving the wasps to the other side of the board, but
Yeah, and then Odyssey's moving the Mustangs the opposite way.
Mustang's over there. But he is
Crisscross.
not moving his biggest. RedScare's not moving his biggest wasps. So
He's also only taking like most of the wasps, not all of them.
Absorb is pretty good.
Absorb's
Not
like
shielding
pretty
the
big
ion.
here, right?
Not shielding the ion is crazy.
Well, yeah, Odyssey moved.
I guess he did. He's moving.
Good lock
Absorb will
on
be
that
really-
fortress.
Yeah. There's fire. He's saving his best Mustangs as well, so they will still be alive.
Yeah, the
even
Melter
after
stays
this
alive with
cycle's down.
Absorb. This tower's only
Tower-
level 1 though.
Under threat though.
I know, but it's crazy how long it's not
Scare's
getting
about to
shot. And he has his big Melter and he has his big Mustangs. And the Mustangs, okay, they kill what they need to.
Oh. Melter is big and has absorption.
Yep. That missile was really good as well.
It's gonna work out.
Yeah, nice.
Odyssey.
Wow.
Odyssey gets another round in, putting RedScare down under 1,000 for
Crazy Beacon.
round 10.
Crazy beacon. Yeah, round 10. Oh my god, it's another ion.
Another ion.
Like, why do you do this to us? Oh my god.
Oh man.
Double red spell.
Yeah, you can't ignore that. You gotta slam it.
Yeah. So classic. Odyssey hasn't taken it yet.
You might be thinking of oh, never mind. Maybe the tank production,
Ooh.
considering these rounds are getting
Let's-
pretty late, might have been a good idea.
I
But
think RedScare's making a play. Yeah, okay, wait. What's he gonna do? He's gonna. Okay, he's putting the fort back.
there we go. EMP. Man, knowing that the laser's offered again, like where do you redeploy things?
It's a head game right here, right?
Yeah.
Like you're betting
Yeah.
on where the ion's gonna be, but Odyssey put it in the same spot. And I think RedScare thought he wouldn't. I think he thought he'd put it on the other side. Now Odyssey is beaconing into the ion.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It's not gonna be too bad. I mean, they have absorb, right? They have so much health.
So he moved the storm colors from the outside to the inside so he can ignite without shooting that crawler by accident. Although to the turn, okay, no, it looks good. Ions, how are they looking?
Some great latches on the onset here.
Oh god.
Okay, he's connecting to the fort.
Okay, that looks really good on the right.
Oh, and with the EMP, this looks like an Odyssey win
Oh,
to me from here.
Acid might be able to do something.
Maybe. It depends on this EMP.
Oh, tower down. EMP.
oh
Okay.
tower timing's
It's looking
good.
like Odyssey
There's
win.
flag.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my god,
game.
that's
Odyssey
it.
takes it 2-1.
Okay.
And we have our champion. Is
How in
Odyssey.
style.
Yeah, congratulations, Odyssey. What a game. What a
That was really
series.
good.
Their series, the first series, this series, they both went the way, like the whole way. Well, I mean, yeah, mine's the one game, but what a great series.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Congrats to your brother.
crazy series.
Yeah, we're going to be celebrating. It's a huge win. Yeah,
I
the
wonder what
AMP pickup
RedScare
was
can.
good. The energy
Yeah,
absorption was
definitely.
super clutch there, like surviving through the ion blasts. Bear like really was giving us all the spells today.
Yeah, classic back-to-back red spell.
Let's bring him in on the call. See if he has anything to say.
Yeah, bring him on in. We're gonna have do a little interview.
Hey, congratulations.
Oh, what's up, guys? Feeling
Well
good.
done, sir. Well
Nice
done.
win.
Thanks. Oh, that was tough. Every game went the distance, man. I'm tired.
I bet. The double ion head game at the end.
Yeah, I was like, he won't think I'll put it in the same spot twice, right?
Yeah. He didn't. He moved the fort
Oh.
right into it.
Yeah,
I set my Mustangs on fire so many times, though. Should have been much cleaner. But I had no money. I felt like I had no money. So hard.
That round where he redeployed the crawlers and then lit you on fire and then you won by the one phantom ray
Yeah.
was hilarious.
that was clutch. Yeah, there was a
Sweet.
lot of head games with the redeploy. RedScare took redeploy, I think, every time it was offered, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little annoying, but I don't know. Just make chaff, right? ABC, always build chaff.
Yeah, you have these fangs are so close together on this side over here. In the back. You just keep adding more fangs. They did like make the difference. Also, there was one turn where he beaconed the crawlers back. You know, he did that like annoying beacon on your flank.
Oh yeah.
And then it delayed your fangs that are back there long enough to walk forward for that like one turn where the marksman killed that last fort. So he like
Yeah.
he like delayed your fangs for you for that part. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that was really annoying. I just kind of like abandoned that side as if I take it. I don't want to deal with these crawlers. Because
Yeah.
like if I put something there, it's really bad tempo, right? You lose a deploy, like you got to shoot the stupid crawler. Like it's really bad.
Yeah, or you
And I
spent.
didn't want to keep
Yeah.
missiling it,
Yeah,
so I had to redeploy my tarantula and then just move other stuff out of the way. But
And just make it level 3 and then go to your strong side. Yeah. The sledgehammer play too. When you added the sledgehammers vertically, those things tanked forever.
oh my god.
yeah, that was sick.
That
was a
that
good
felt
drop.
so long ago. It felt like it was a whole different game.
I know when you
Right?
mentioned the crawler beacon, I was like,
So
oh wait, that
true.
was this game.
Yeah. Yeah, this was such a long game. Like he had a Farseer at one point. This game is all over the place.
Yeah, the sledges are really strong to stall out his push, and then I could just keep pushing my side. I was 90% sure he wouldn't take the sledges either. Like, I was like, everyone goes Farsi here, right? So I'll just stall out. I have a few marksmen. They should be able to kill the Farsi eventually.
Yeah, these two
And
immediately, Clint and they were like, oh, it's just Farseer every time. And then I was like, I don't know, those sledgies look pretty good.
Yeah.
And then you click the sledgies.
yeah, man. There's a little more nuance to the game, you know.
Yeah.
It's not just Tarantula, Phoenix, and pick the Farseer drop when it comes around. Whatever it was, 3.
Definitely. Or was it round 2?
I don't remember. Maybe.
I don't remember.
It was 2, yeah.
Yeah. So I think both my losses
gotta
there,
ask-
to him, he went boats.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's correct.
Both my losses, he went boats.
Yeah, that's super fair.
But I don't actually think it was the boats. The first time he went with boats, I had no chaff clear developed. All I had was fire hounds. So I was just killing his chaff the whole time, and eventually the boats carried. And then the second game, I think it's actually the Phoenixes were more a problem.
Definitely. Yeah. He just
It's
had
just
the
like when you
boat.
get into boats, they're tanky, and then they do a lot of player health right after the round.
And his Vulcans got level 2, and they went Scorch.
Oh yeah, that one, I didn't like that game.
Yeah. Those a lot of fire in
I
Phoenix.
didn't like that game. I was like, oh, you're gonna play defensive now because our first series we were just all aggro. I was like, okay, I'll play some standard balls.
Yeah,
And then that was the Scorpion game. That was sick.
so I saw that pack pick. It was like speed
Scorpion game was
spec
sweet.
with crawler ball, and I was like, okay, that's like your ideal like aggro situation. But you brought them back. You played standard with speed spec like that, which was like I felt like you were playing against RedScare the player rather than like playing your strategy. You're playing what you were
100%.
anticipating him to not expect.
Yeah, I knew in this long series, like I had to switch it up. I was already thinking in my head, like at least one game I have to play a more standard game, so that if we do go to like the tiebreaker, he's kind of like, oh, is he gonna go aggro or standard? If I play aggro every game, then it's like, oh, he's just gonna go aggro. But also, it was a bad matchup. Like sledges with quick supply, like you can't aggro into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when he took quad sledge.
Yeah, he unquashed it, and then I got mass produced Scorpion.
He took that in 2 games tonight, I think.
Yeah, and I think those are the first 2 times I've ever picked that card. I'm not even joking. I never really play Scorpions. But this what the board's called for, right?
Yeah, because in the first time you did it, he had Badger Steel Ball, so it made sense.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, but I just didn't have a
with,
chaff
push
player.
tanks. And then in the speed game, the Scorpions ended up getting to the tower like because of the speed to end the game on that last round there.
True, yeah.
Yeah, Odyssey, I was meaning to ask, is there something you feel like you figured out about Red Scare? Is there a certain board that you're like more inclined to play towards, or
No, I actually didn't have a very good. Actually, maybe I shouldn't say that. I watched a bunch of his replays from his previous rounds, so I knew he kind of favored aggro. But I've only faced him on the ladder, I think, once. So I felt like I didn't have like a super good read, but like he seemed like pretty standard aggro. You go Transfer Saber Pack, round 2 Phoenix, he was going a lot. So it was like kind of the usual stuff. So I just kind of played my game. And I tried to avoid headbutts. I think because headbutts are so rare, right? It's like, okay, you could play standard. If you're playing standard against aggro, there's no headbutt, obviously. And then it's like very few games are actually headbutts. So like I don't have a lot of good practice in headbutts, I feel like. So I try to do a lot of crossfires. And I feel like that suits my playstyle better.
Yeah, you mean like the 69 games?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
yin yang, whatever you want to call it.
You like those?
yeah, you
Yeah,
definitely
I feel like it gives you more
you had this
opportunities
like
to make decisions.
yeah.
Yeah,
Want to push harder on one side, or how you want to defend, or do some flanks, or like it just. I feel like there's just more options to like make people make mistakes.
definitely. If you have a good sense of timing and you have that like over your opponent, then you're definitely in a better position.
So
Well, I
did
think
I
you also
hear?
approach, if
Sorry,
you
go
don't
ahead.
mind, real quick. You kind of approach the 69 in a like a atypical way, which is you have like your units kind of cascading down to your other tower, like almost like in a like hilly kind of shape. Is there a reason for that? Is like what feels good about that? Is it just like timings that you found seem better, or
Yeah. So I just because if you go so far on the line, then when you're building out like towards his strong side to defend, then those units will die faster. I think you want to try to time it so your strong side gets their tower while you still have units on your defending side to then punish him.
That makes sense.
So it's kind of like
Exactly.
you're going faster on your strong side to take his tower quicker, and then you just like slower on your defending side.
Yeah, definitely. And
And
you
also,
develop a defense
when
like pretty quick.
sorry, like when there's flanks, like you really want to have like a strong corner. so that they can't pull. Like if you're defending in front of your tower, then they do like a flank, and that really screws you over. Whereas if you're just like centralized in your back corner, you defend the flank, and then the units just move forward and defend your tower.
I guess is there anything like meta read wise that you have for like the players that are watching the stream? Anything that you think is like an important takeaway for you here, or like winning the whole thing?
I don't know. I think people what's the word? Get too stuck on like what's meta. I think people should play a little more fluidly and explore more options. Like I don't think everything is so like cut and dry as some people make it sound. I think there's more options to play. Like, you don't just have to go like Tarantula Phoenix or whatever. And like standard games sometimes can be kind of very straightforward, but I think a lot of standard players are just playing too rigid. And if they started making more plays, it would be a lot better for them.
Agreed.
Like there are some standard players they like never go for a flank like ever, and so you can just never defend your flanks against them. And it's like
Yeah.
you got to do something, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like the there are you're right. It is a lot of like well, that's also like the way people say stuff as they say like, oh, you have to do it like this way, right? Like I feel like you hear look at what you're saying, like take the tarantula, take the phoenix, whatever.
Yeah, and people always seem to reference like, oh, you have this flow chart for how you answer certain things. But there are little kind of intricacies like the levels on the units matter, and like your specialist, like if you're speed spec, it can change your timings and stuff. The way you set up your chaff, you can beacon like little cheeky missiles and stuff. Like not everything is necessarily so like set in stone, I think. But also I'm probably playing what's the word? Not like refined. Suboptimally, right? I mean I'm not perfect. But you get into messy games and then you don't have to play perfect, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you force the other player to not play a perfect game too. And if they're one of those standard players or whatever that have their cookie cutter or their build order or whatnot, then you throw them off, and that maybe favors you more because you are more used to having a suboptimal, as you say, board.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like to make a mess. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's funny
good.
because I was 100% standard player every single game, always standard up until season 2. Season 2, I started dabbling in aggro. And then now season 3, I'm like, I don't know, 80% aggro player. It's seems kind of crazy to me, but like it's more fun and it just seems to suit me better, I think.
Definitely more plays.
I agree. That's how I am
And
kind
real
of.
quick, if you don't mind me interjecting, Amarok just rated with 137 people. So
Oh man.
everybody, real quick, introduce yourself and say hi so we can all get introduced to everyone's voices. I'm Clint Leewood. You all know me. But I have 3 other people with me.
My name is Odds.
I am Ragin. I've been casting here with Clint and Odds and Odyssey's with us.
And I'm Odyssey. Just won the tournament. Woo!
Yeah, in pretty convincing fashion. Didn't drop a set. Pretty impressive stuff overall.
But every series went 3 games,
Every series did go 3 games. It's true.
which is pretty scary. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, there were some
But
really
that's
close
what-
ones.
that's what I
Last
like.
games.
I feel like
Yeah.
I play better under pressure. Like I like the pressure games. I think that favors me.
I think
Like I play
Oh,
like
yeah, that's
crap
fair.
on
Definitely
ladder.
good to be that way.
You-
I go play ladder, I just lose games. I don't care. I just like I test stuff. Like MMR doesn't matter. You're just whatever. But you put like a tournament setting, a little bit of pressure. I love it. Love it.
I think what suits you well too, and always kind of has been, is the sort of longer series where you're playing against the player and you're not playing the game, right? So you can bring in those meta game strategies in a way. like we saw with
Yeah,
your
but thanks
standard.
for hosting this tournament. This tournament has been a blast. This has been some of the most fun I've ever had with Mechabellum. Um,
Oh,
like
good.
when I was
I'm so
compete,
glad
like
to
I
hear that.
yeah. No, seriously, like because I used to play like competitive for like StarCraft 2 and Warcraft 3. And my favorite thing was like the league style tournaments where like every week you have a match, right? And you prepare for your match and you play. And this was, spread out over a few weeks. And so every week it's like, oh, I'm preparing. Like it's like I just loved it. It was so much fun. I played more Mechabellum than I have most weeks. And I'm now really sad that I think I heard I can't join the next one.
That's right.
Well, we have some things under wraps, but yeah, the
Oh,
first and
man.
second place are reserved for a list later on. But yeah, we will not be able to reinvite you or Red Scare back for season 3, unfortunately.
All right, brother, you're up.
But
Yeah, it's my turn.
yeah, there we go. Now, 80s trading montage coming in
Yeah.
right now, right?
You know what's funny is we said round one, we're like, oh, we're against each other, and I think you said it right. You're like, okay, well, whoever wins our match has to win the tournament.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I knew it. I called it. So maybe we'll see. We were talking on my stream before about maybe having a national. What do you call it? A league or whatever, the GSL kind of style where we have a nation wars.
Oh yeah.
That
would
would
be
be
Yeah,
a
I think
lot of
the
fun.
other
fun.
games call it
like a
Nation
Team
Wars.
America.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
So and
But
I
it's,
think one
it's
of the
nice to get together as a group too, and like collaborate and like practice and work out strategies like as a group. So you get together with a few guys.
Mhm.
It's nice.
Well, that was something I wanted to hit on earlier. Is you were talking about how you've played so much Mechabellum recently. I think that's been true for like everybody involved in this tournament.
It's definitely
I
true for me
swear,
as well.
yeah, I swear, I feel like all of you guys have gained like 200 MMR. I think you're all a lot sharper. I see scrims being posted in the channel regularly. So something that I'm gonna do to be a little more committed to like making the experience better for you guys, right, is going to be inviting more people to that Discord so we can start to really develop like a healthy scrim environment. Because I mean, the quality of games across these 3 days have been exceptional, like incredible games. So
Yeah,
I'm excited for
seriously.
season 3.
All of the games were so good. Like every player, every single game was a really strong game. There was no game that was just like a blowout or anything. Like the games were really exciting, dynamic, all over the place. Like beacons here and there, and like for all players,
So
really
you
amazing.
know what's really interesting about that
Really
too
fun Mechabellum.
is the players that are playing in this, they all have their kind of unique style. So if you were to jump into the game, and this is one thing that I like about StarCraft and other games too, is you don't have to have the names of the player up on the board, and you kind of know who's playing just by looking if you're familiar with them. So we could look at Cody's board and know, oh yeah, that's a Cody move right there. And Odyssey's board, we know he plays like this, and we can kind of, it shows all the different styles and players and what they're bringing to the table, all their unique takes, and it's really, really cool that way.
Yeah, I thought it was cool when I watched Park's games because I didn't really I haven't played him, I don't think. And I hadn't watched a lot of his games, but I'm like, oh my god, he has no chaff.
He's just
I'm like,
force.
this is like the opposite of what I do. I'm like, how does this work? It's cool.
Yeah. There's no one else in the tournament playing like that.
Yeah.
It's very cool to see.
Yeah, knowing how to play a board like that, I always just get a bunch of chaff too.
Yeah, I said this before to my brother. I'm like, sometimes problems you just fix it with chaff. You just make more chaff, fix a lot of problems.
It's true.
Just
Get some
chaff
more
up the
leaf,
holes, man.
Like it's funny because it's not even necessarily to protect your units. You can use chaff. Like let's say in this game, my tarantulas were locking onto his forts. If I put a chaff further up so the fort doesn't move and shoots the chaff, then my tarantula doesn't lock onto the fort anymore.
Yeah. So it's not just about
Not even,
what
not even like
locks
a
on
defensive
what, but
jab.
yeah, it's stopping
jab
from
to create the
moving.
timing.
That's a really good point.
All right, fellas. I am gonna start wrapping it up on my end. I've been going for 5 hours, as much of you guys have been as well. So,
Yes.
Odyssey, thank you so much. I'll be communicating with you to distribute prizes, probably right after I hang up this phone call. Odds and Ragin, thank you guys so much for joining me. It was a lot of fun to go over these 4 sets together and conclude this tournament up.
Yeah, thanks for
You
having
guys
me.
got any last words? Any last
Thanks
things?
for hosting it. This was awesome.
Yeah, awesome, Clint. Seriously.
Of course.
Such a fun experience, the whole thing.
And I'll see you guys around for season 3. All right.
All right,
Talk
have
to
a
you
good
guys
night, everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.